Hello and welcome to another episode of Humans in 5.
If there's one thing we humans love, it's a buzzword. Especially in today's world of Google search terms and clickable content, it's become essential to use specific words that will get people's attention, even if that word isn't really used the way it's supposed to be used.
One such word we here at Humans in 5 have used quite a bit is evolution. It's a word we use today to talk about everything from the size of the human brain to selling hair products. It conjures up ideas of biological events and intense debates on human nature. For many people, it represents moving towards something better, stronger, or faster than its previous form.
The word evolution first appeared in the 17th century and meant unrolling. It was used to refer to wheeling maneuvers, which realigned troops or ships. Today, this word refers to changes in inherited traits of a population of organisms through successive generations. The theory of evolution is a cornerstone for studying all living organisms and how they interact with the environment.
The concept of evolution started to become popular among scientists in the 1700s. However, during this period, there was no unified definition for the concept. Scientists, such as Carl Linnaeus, worked during this time to create elaborate classification systems for living creatures. The important thing was that these classifications had a very clear progression, with all of them ending with humans as the most interesting, intelligent, capable, and respectable living creatures.
Ultimately, these classifications were based on an idea derived from philosophers, including Plato and Aristotle, called the Great Chain of Being. This hierarchical structure placed God on top of the ladder and moved down through angels, stars, the nobility, common people, and all the way through to stones and minerals. Even if humans weren't at the top of the chain, they were just below deities and the moon.
Charles Darwin's book On the Origin of Species, published in 1859, put forward a different perspective. He suggested that the change in forms of living creatures came about by the process of natural selection. Importantly, he didn't push forward the idea that humans were the most evolved species.
The trouble is that many people today, including scientists from all types of subfields, seem to come back to this idea of evolution playing a role in a great chain of being. There seems to be a misunderstanding that evolution has an end goal, and that this end goal must be humans.
Whilst humans are one of the most successful species on the planet, and we've created things like medicine and music and pizza, we've only been around for a very short period of time when compared to other living creatures. Sharks have remained pretty much unchanged for hundreds of millions of years.
Alongside the idea that evolution is a mechanism that improves living creatures whenever it's needed is the misconception that every feature of an organism is an adaptation.
For example, the height difference between men and women is put forward as an adaptation that males developed as a result of needing to physically compete for females. This just so story doesn't consider why females may be shorter than males. It could be that females need to divert energy towards reproduction so don't grow as tall. But this level of nuance may not be as easy as simply saying that being tall for a man is an adaptation.
As always, there are many more layers and complications when it comes to evolution, especially amongst humans. We hope today's episode makes you take a minute to consider just how this word is being used.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Humans in 5.
And don't forget to subscribe.